Fiona Apple is a soldier. She is a victim, a survivor. She is Joan of Arc, and he's just there. And he is Quentin Tarantino. The general rule is that talented people have a right to be pretentious, but sometimes Quentin Tarantino just makes you take that thought back. Because seeing him talking incessantly through a screen is already painful, but to have him sitting across from you is probably excruciating. So Fiona Apple began dating Paul Thomas Anderson in 1997, and they used to do a lot of drugs together, no doubt about that. But on one fateful night, she happened to be in the same place as both Quentin Tarantino and her boyfriend Paul Thomas Anderson, which made her quit cocaine and swear it off forever because she had been hearing them brag all night. She said that every addict should just get locked in a private movie theater with Quentin Tarantino and Paul Thomas Anderson on coke and they'll never want to do it again. But all in all, her relationship with PTA was, as she said, painful and chaotic, mostly because he had a short temper and he shoved her out of his car once and whatnot, and she was like, this is not a good relationship, and they broke up in 2002. But going back to Fiona and Tarantino, they met up again in 2006 for Season 2, Episode 3 of Iconoclasts, which is a documentary where each episode pairs two creative visionaries. And so they met up after not having seen each other for 5 years, and this is a fever dream.
He's got that kind of energy that a 6-year-old or an 8-year-old has where they're not yet self-conscious enough to worry about. They're not looking anywhere to find out what people's faces look like while they do things. They're just doing things.
She does not care about a single word he is saying. She looks like she wants to be anywhere but here. There is not 1 ounce of interest or enjoyment in her eyes. And he is just rambling on and on and on.
The Tarantino.
Let's get a beer. Take the edge off.
Okay.
If you have just made something, you should fucking feel like you've got nothing left in.
No, but on Something Real, she is everything here. She is a prophet, and then he goes on with this.
Yeah, I consider making Kill Bill like me climbing Mount Everest. That was a big mountain that I created, and I climbed it. And I taught myself how to climb as I climbed it.
And she immediately locks out and stares so blankly at him.
I met Francis Coppola's wife.
So in conclusion, yes, these two people are remarkable, don't get me wrong, but this is more ridiculous than anything because there is a noticeable difference in their energy, and when you think back to what happened on that one excruciating night, everything just makes sense. And for a little bonus, here's Fiona presenting Tarantino to her audience at one of her concerts where he just awkwardly waves at everyone.
Mr. Quentin Tarantino!
He also sings along to Paper Bag as if he could possibly understand the depths of Fiona Apple when we all know that's not true. So if you ever find yourself in a room with Quentin Tarantino, don't forget to smile and nod. Thank you.
And I even questioned, would I die for Jackie Brown? I would have died for Reservoir Dogs. I would have died getting a shot for Pulp Fiction. I don't know if I would have died. I would have thrown myself in that kind of harm's way for Jackie Brown, and that scared me a little bit.